Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube, and it's Nahla, and today we're going to be talking about dorm life, privacy, and just some things that I want you guys to know. Also, I'm going to be answering some questions. Okay, so one of the DMs I got was from It's Cavelda. Shout out to you, girl. She said, hey girl, so I saw you're a film major and I'm going to be an incoming film major and I need the tea on the class. So I just got into the film program. I don't know nothing about it yet from experience, but I talked to the counselor and the main professor, and he told me that the program is built to set you up to be your own entrepreneur, that as a senior we're gonna get 3 featured films, which is dope. Like, what, 3 featured films? We just got some new equipment, and that the program is just basically set up so that you could be your own boss, which is great. I used to be a psych major. Well, I'm a psych major now. If you're a psych major, I could tell you that y'all assignments, baby, y'all gonna have to write 10-page papers. Your finals are gonna be 10-page papers, so just mentally prepare yourself for those. Nursing majors, I could tell you that y'all have a huge workload. Y'all get to work in the hospitals. My friend told me that she was changing adult diapers. Good luck with that one. Y'all labs are pretty fun, I will say. And what other major do I know? Public health majors, I know you guys take a lot of science classes. Any other major I'm not really aware of, but if you have questions about it, I could see if I know somebody in there to get some advice. She also asked me, how's dorm life? Now, dorm life, we don't get into it too. Dorm life, there's 3 dorms that Dillard has: Camphor, Straight, and Williams. Camphor, all females, which is the nicer one. I recommend, if you're a female, move into Camphor, request Camphor, just live in Camphor. I had to live in Williams for 2 years, which is not bad. I wouldn't say it's bad, it's just low ghetto, but it's not bad. Williams is guys and girls. Guys live on the 1st floor, females on the 2nd floor, and females are also at the top. I really don't know who lived on the 3rd floor, but mostly they just fit the guys in at the bottom floor and the females at the 2nd and the top. Yeah, Straight is all guys. Now, Straight is the nicer. If you're a guy, I recommend Straight for you because it's nicer. Williams is the party dorm. That's the only thing good about dorm. That's the only thing good about Williams, is that it's a party dorm. Like I said, it's guys and girls in there, and the people at the front desk, they're barely there, so anybody could just walk in. Y'all just living y'all best life in Williams. I'm telling you, Williams is fun. It's just a little bit ghetto looking, but it's fun. Anyways, so Camphor, they're a little bit stricter because there are people at the in the lobby, and the door's locked, so you have to slide to get in. Like, whoever you want to come see you, you're gonna have to open the door for them, whatever the case may be. They're a little stricter. Straight is not that strict. Like, side doors always open, like, go in there, live your best life, do whatever. But Williams is just the party room because, you know, everybody lives up in there. All the lit people basically get that dorm. I don't know what's in the universe, but all the lit people get in that dorm, and you do whatever. Go to the 1st floor, 2nd floor, do whatever. They don't be tripping. Just do whatever up in there. But yeah, so in the dorms, if you get a single, you live in your best life. You just in there by yourself. If you don't get a single, you get a roommate, and y'all have to live in the same room, 3 feet apart from each other. Now, the thing about that, and we're gonna move into privacy. The thing about living 2 feet from somebody is you gotta hear, see, whatever, everything that they doing, because they're right next to you. Now, if you have a boyfriend, if you have friends, I'd rather you talk to your roommate beforehand and be like, look, you know, situations, if you're a little freak, you just like talk to your roommate, like, look, let me get the room real quick, or whatever the case may be. Just make sure you have a really good bond with your roommate so you don't have any drama. That's the only thing I could say about living with someone, is just you want to be comfortable with them in order to talk to them and be like, look, can I get the room for a few, or whatever the case may be, because there's no wall blocks. Like, y'all living in the same room, you know. And if you're an only child or you have your own room at home, then it's just like it hit different when you live in with somebody else. So yeah, I recommend just having a bond with your roommate. My roommate, I went to high school with her, so we didn't really have any problems on that. Just like when she had her boyfriend over, I just, okay, I'm gonna step out because this is getting a little weird. But That's what I would say. Now, the thing about living in a single. Now, living in a single, you're just, you know, by yourself, and it's not hard to get. Anybody can apply for it. Anybody can get it. It does cost a little bit more money, but it's not hard to get. Because I know some other girl, hold on, let me get into that. Some other person asked me that as well. Shout out to Jeremiah. She was like, do you think getting a single is really hard? And I said, no, it's not. And especially for COVID, you could be like,
look, it's still COVID. I don't want to get sick. I just want to be my own room, my own space, live my best life. And then you'd be like, all right, go ahead.
So yeah, it's not hard to get at all. She also asked me, I just want to ask you if you had any advice about Dillard. And I said, I would say for housing, if you can try, request comfort, like I just said. Which is the all-girls dorm. Is way nicer than Williams, but if you have Williams, don't be discouraged, because baby, I lived there and I thugged it out and it was nice, and it's a party dorm. I was like, classes are pretty easy first and second year depending on your major. Off-campus parties are the best, and you'll hear a lot about them through Twitter. So yeah, back to what I was saying, because we're getting off the topic. But like I said, Camphor, Williams, straight. The nicer dorms are Camphor and straight. The party dorm is Williams. Privacy, like I said, make sure that you have a bond with your roommate, so there's an understanding, like, look, I like to take my naps from this time, can you get a little bit of quiet time? There's also study rooms in every single one of the dorms, so you can like leave your room and, you know, isolate yourself, study, quiet, whatever the case may be. So you don't have to be that much, you know, you don't have to, like, you know, demand, like, look, this is my dorm, I need to be up in here, I need you to be quiet. Like, you don't have to demand that to your roommate. You could just leave and go to your study room and just be in there. Also, the library has study rooms too, so if you want quiet time, you can get that. I would say what to bring. Now, you could bring anything you want, just don't go overboard. Like, don't bring your whole wardrobe, because you do have limited space. You don't want it to be cluttered up in your dorm. Make sure you bring a mini fridge and a microwave. Now, if you're not able to pick your roommate, like say if you're going to school by yourself, like this is all new to you, you don't know anybody there, you don't know anybody to request, then they give you a roommate. Now, you could try to find this person on Twitter or Instagram, any social media. Try to find them, so you could be like, look, I'm gonna buy the fridge and you buy the microwave or something, so you guys don't have two of each. But if you want, then you can have it, because you do low-key have space to have 2 microwaves and like 2 this. But I would say, like, know who your roommate is through like the Dillard portal, so that you don't have to buy everything. Like, y'all can share on what to buy. But anyways, bathroom situations, I recommend that you discuss with your roommates, including your neighbors, on a cleaning schedule, because it can get dirty. And when I lived in Williams, them girls was not clean at all. They barely cleaned, and I was the only one cleaning. Like, every dorm has a pod, so if you have a single, you still share a room, you still share a bathroom and a shower with somebody else. So you always share it with at least one person if you have a single, or 2 other people, or 3 actually, including your roommate. Y'all share your bathroom. I recommend for the shower, you bring a shower curtain, or discuss that with anybody, like, look, who's gonna buy the shower curtain, like, or whatever the case may be. Make sure you have a floor towel, because it's really nasty, and have shower shoes as well, because you don't want to have your feet touching the ground. Like, it's kind of dirty up in there. Even if you clean it, it's still low-key dirty, so bring your shower shoes. For the toilet situation, I would say just have some type of spray, because it could be stinking in there sometimes. And just bring like cleaning stuff for the toilet. Bring your plunger, because they don't have that. Yeah, RAs, so they do room checks, but they will let you know like in advance. They'll email you and be like, we're gonna do room checks tomorrow, so just letting you know what time we're gonna be running through each dorm, making sure that everything's straight. So when you do room checks, make sure your room is clean, because they will grade you on everything. They'll be like, they have a little paper, a little grader, and they'll give you a number. So make sure that your room is clean, because they will come in like your parent and be like, look, you need to clean this up, you just take your trash out. If you lose your keys, you could just call your RA and be like, can you open my door for me, because I had fun at the party last night and I lost my keys. Oh, parties. I'm gonna get into parties. So I did dorm, I did privacy and friends. Just discuss that with your roommate. And I'm gonna say parties. Now, you'll know around campus. Your friends will know where the parties at. The off-campus parties are the best. Just be safe about it, because off-campus parties include every school around. So around Dillard is Loyola, Tulane, Xavier, who else is over here, Delgado. Like, it's just a lot of colleges around the same situation, so everybody goes to the same off-campus parties, which is why they're more lit than the on-campus parties. Just be safe though, because those are the parties that they have the drinks for you. They have alcoholic drinks, and you don't want to overdrink. You don't want to. Just be safe at the off-campus parties, even though they the best. And you'll find them on Twitter. So the on-campus parties are boring now because of COVID, but when I was a freshman, I had fun. Like, I still play games with my friends and we still went. I think they still are fun. Like, they have tennis court parties now that you still dance, you still have fun, so you will have a good time there. If you're a drinker, if you're a smoker, you'll have fun, you know. I would say dorm life is pretty fun. Like, it is. I didn't really have any problems with dorm life. My neighbors, they tripped on us a lot, but whatever. They was just mad because we just living our best lives, you know. But it honestly depends on the people you're around, and just make sure you're friends with them in a way. Like, you don't have to be buddy with them. Just make sure you have an understanding, like, look, we gonna be lit over here. Like, just know we just gonna be lit, or just know I'm bringing my boyfriend over, so you gotta go, sweetheart. I don't know where you gotta go, but you can't stay here. And I'm just joking. But just have an understanding and it'll be good. Like, it was fun for me. If you have any questions, I know my last video didn't have the comments on, but I'm gonna make sure I have the comments on this video. And if I miss anything, let me know. I will be open to answering any questions. Like I said, a few people DM'd me and I was able to respond pretty quick. You can comment down below and I will respond to those. Just let me know what y'all got, any questions y'all got. And yeah, nice talking to you guys. See you in my next video.